To me, an insight is really a powerful discovery about underlying motivations of people that drive their action. So there are a couple of words here in this. So one is it's a discovery process, which is it's not something that people can necessarily articulate. It can come through observation, it can come through data, it can come through trend, but it's not the data. It's a discovery about the motivation that comes from the data. And its insight is motivation about something that drives some kind of an action. It could be a choice. It could be how likely am I to be an advocate. It could be about how much, what makes me think. So an insight is really sort of unlocking people's motivations for engaging in certain action. If I had to sort of say what the two big ideas or questions are, they're around motivation and goals, that people have many goals drive your actions or choices. But what we do know over the last 15, 20 years is that, yeah, but people have lots of goals, and these goals are not static. They kind of, you can watch TV and suddenly your goal to be patriotic might become very strong. You can talk to your parents and suddenly your goal to be parental will become strong. So I think one of the key insights that has melded what we already knew motivations was important, what we didn't know, that these motivations could be non-consciously activated or subconsciously activated. It can be by the marketer, by the environment, by the situation. The very fact that we're sitting in a room like this, we feel more scholarly. So let's first talk about what constitutes a good insight.
Yeah.
That's where the challenge arises, because insights tend to be granular. The CEO or the P&L heads are looking for something to get a big shift, right? So they say, oh, okay, even let's talk about behavioral economics. You're giving me these 10 tweaks, but I need to grow my sales by 5% next year, and my company is like a $50 billion company. So the first organization challenge is how do you scale the insights? So what are these insights that I can apply across business units, create capabilities that cut across? And I think so the challenge of going from granular single events that we were talking about earlier in the interview to something that can be scaled very high is a challenge for the insight world. How to deal with it, how do you even measure it, which ones to focus on. So there's that's one issue. But I find this very interesting, how there's two worlds. And so companies, big companies monitor both trends.
Yep.
So, a company like Pepsi will monitor trends on obesity, on health, on time spent outside home, women in the workforce, aging of the population. And then, of course, they'll also do the insights from the bottom up. Insights are more bottom up, this is more top down. But I find that companies don't do a good job of meshing the two worlds as well as they could.